They signed with their badge number. They signed with their name.
It doesn't include the department information or any agency. It's deficient on its face.
When this prosecutor argued the officer's missing agency information was just a technicality, the judge took a closer look and threw the case out.
And I just have a couple of preliminary motions to make. This on the notice of infraction that was provided in discovery. There's a lack of agency identification in the officer's signature and sworn statement. The signature on the notice of infraction lacks the required agency per RCW 55010E subsection 3 for law enforcement declarations. Without these details, the report fails to prove jurisdiction, rendering the affidavit defective. So we're asking that suppressed for those reasons and then be dismissed, Your Honor.
Each officer in the state of Washington is certified to write infractions by the Washington State Commission, not their agency. This infraction states that this person is commissioned by the state of Washington. They signed with their badge number. They signed with their name. They don't need to. This would be form over substance. I think the argument fails and we can go forward with it.
It may be frustrating and it may seem like it's form over substance, but the law does apply here. The statute is clear. There must be substantial compliance with the officer providing his agency. We don't have any foundational authority here. We don't have any agency details. We don't have jurisdiction. It's not even close to substantial compliance.
In 550.010, what specifically are you alleging is the defect?
3E, the signature lacks the requirement agency for law enforcement declaration.
But in 050, all I am seeing is that they have to do a penalty of perjury statement with their name. That is what's been done. There is a date, there's a month, there's a year, there's their name, there's even more, there's their badge number.
And that's when the 0103E comes into play, Your Honor, where it lists specific requirements by law enforcement officers to list their agency. And it must be in substantial compliance.
I am inclined to looking at the plain language of 550.010 subsection, 3E. It is express, it is unambiguous, and there is no other way that I can read that. It says to sign means to affix or logically associate their full name, department or agency, and badge or personnel number. Department or agency, while I do believe there is information that contains being a commissioned police officer in the state of Washington, I'm not finding that that's the listed department or agency that's intended by the statute. I'm not finding that there's enough compliance here that that was met. So I am granting this preliminary motion. I am finding that it's deficient on its face because it doesn't include the department information or any agency information for this specific declarant in any of the signature boxes as expressly required by the statute. This is dismissed. Thank you.